Hello and welcome back to the Mind Over Mic podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you supporting the show. I do want to ask that you also support me doing stand-up by coming to see me live. November the 15th, I'm going to be in Bristol, Tennessee at Tennessee Hills Distillery. We've got a big Don't Tell Tri-City show that we're doing in collaboration with them. Very fun. Headliner coming all the way from Nashville. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. That's also my birthday, so you better fucking be there. November the 21st and 22nd, I'm going to be in Chattanooga, Tennessee at the Comedy Catch, which is a wonderful little club. Very excited to be doing that, and I'm hosting 4 shows that weekend for the wonderful Dale Jones. Very excited to be there as well. So come see me in November. Today's guest is one of my oldest friends in comedy. She is one of my favorite human beings and an absolute pleasure to sit down with. We got together on this special episode to celebrate Halloween and this spooky season, so we dive into all kinds of fun topics, including our favorite candies, our favorite monsters, our favorite villains from Scooby-Doo. We get all into the Halloween spirit on this one, folks. We also dive into the scariest thing of all, which is religious trauma. So make sure to stay until the end for that. This was a fun one. It's always good to see friends and have a good time. I appreciate you supporting the show. And also, I want you to support her. Make sure to follow her and go see her do stand-up as well. She's a very talented comedian. She's competed in many different festivals and the World Series of Comedy all across the country. She's also an employee and a regular performer at the Blue Ridge Comedy Club in Bristol, Tennessee. So make sure to support her. Please enjoy this episode with today's guest, my good friend, Miss Meredith Kerr. So you actually like Halloween, though?
I love Halloween.
Really?
Halloween's my second favorite.
Well, I guess I have to ask what your first is. Is it Christmas?
No, it's Murder Day. It's my birthday. Because, yes, I do consider that a
Murder
holiday.
Day. Yeah, we all do. We all celebrate.
Murder Day?
Yeah, my credit union's closed on Murder Day this year. We actually,
I think it should be.
they added it. It's a federal holiday.
I definitely think it should be.
You like? I don't know a lot of people who like hate I don't hate Halloween, but some people are fucking crazy about like October 1st. The pumpkins are out. The like all of it.
I was decorating the club before it was October,
Okay.
and Sean came in and cut like my ghost down off the rafters, and I was just like, "Did my ghost fall, or did you take it down?" Because I claim that he hates Halloween, and he was like, "Oh no, I cut it down," and I was like, "Why?" And he said, it's not even October yet. And I was like, well, I talked to Sarah, and she said that I could go ahead. And besides the fact, people love a theme in general.
People love a theme. That's true.
People like decorations.
Yeah.
And our club just looks like a storage facility.
Is it decorated now? Is it ready now? Okay.
It's decorated.
I'm doing a show there tomorrow, so I'll see it tomorrow. But Sarah said that it would be very festive, and like she said there was like a cocktail hour and a costume thing and all kinds of shit. But
so you're not dressing up for the show?
I'll probably wear this shirt that I'm wearing. Right. This is literally the only Halloween-esque shirt that
I got to think about if I'm going to dress up.
Bart Simpson. Yeah.
Does it glow in the dark? I feel like it glows
in the dark. I'm not really sure. I may have to charge it in the sun before I go. That's true. I'm not really sure.
You just go out like Superman and charge it in the sun.
I'm not sure.
I like that this was your pose, and I went like this to give you like Superman power and
strength.
And you were like, no, I'm just going to go hands up.
Hands up. Me. I'm a roller coaster kind of guy.
I feel like that it looks like it should glow in the dark.
I'm honestly going to be disappointed now if it doesn't, because in a dark-ass club, this just glowing on stage. Be so distracting.
You could also just wear all black and get some
That's true.
What do you call them, like glow sticks, and then just tape them to your body.
Like
that
the
would
neon
be fun
ones?
too. Yeah.
And then try to get them to pay attention to my words.
Yeah.
I thought about being 3-hole punch Nathaniel and just putting 3 black dots down the side of my white t-shirt, because that's an office thing. It's just lazy man costume, pretty much.
It would be more fun if it was 3-hole punch Nathaniel and it was just 3 black dots with just blood oozing out of them.
Yeah, that's true. I could get fake blood. I didn't like it growing up because I don't love. We were talking about this right before I clicked. Like I have a sensory thing. I don't like certain smells or feels and stuff. So like fake blood, fake eyelashes, face paint, all that shit, fake nails, that grosses me out in like a weird sensory way. So
That's
I never
such a
wanted.
small part of Halloween though.
It's not when you're a kid though. It's everything.
Oh no, when you're a kid.
Yeah, that's so I just didn't grow up liking it. Yeah. But now I kind of enjoy. Like, I like it now because we take my niece and we go, to trunk or treats and shit, and she has a ball. She likes it, but I don't.
You said you take your niece, but my brain was so far not connected to children. I was like, you take your knees and do what?
Take my knees out. We stretch them. We walk them around. We get candy.
You really work your knees on Halloween. Like I work my knees all
daily.
Year, but
sure.
Yeah,
that's
right. But Halloween, I take a break.
Sure. That's the Sabbath.
That's my day.
You gotta rest on Hallows
That's my
Eve.
Second favorite because I don't have to be giving blowjobs on the corner.
I also grew up in the church, so they would do all these stupid religious, you know what I mean? Like those weird church trunk or treats where it's kind of like I was telling you before about my work was you can dress up for Halloween this year. Just no blood, skeletons, pumpkins, the color orange, the word Halloween, anything. You can't wear anything. So I don't know. I didn't celebrate it right maybe. And also I don't really fuck with horror movies at all. So that knocks me out of 50% or more.
And you're not a woman, so you don't go slutty.
I don't go slut. Well, first of all, you don't know me. I might go slutty even though I'm not a woman. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I dressed up. Actually, Haley made me dress up 2 years ago because she had this pharmacy school event that I begged her. I was like, you can literally take another guy and make out with him all night. I don't want to go to this. So badly.
2 years ago, you guys have been together that long.
3 years? Yeah, coming up on 3. The big 3. I know. Yeah, well, she took me and she was like, we have to dress up.
Is her finger getting itchy?
Oh, yeah. She fucking, really? Oh, my God. I can't. My mom and grandma were here last night for dinner because every couple of weeks I cook for everybody. And I can't let them be together anymore. As soon we went to see a movie a couple of weeks ago and we had 20 minutes to kill. So my grandma was like, let's go in Target and walk around. So we go in and a minute in, I'm like, where are they? And I find them in the baby clothes section. And I was like, y'all get the fuck out of here.
I was getting ready to say once you put a ring on it, then her uterus is going to get itchy, but it's already getting itchy.
Oh, they're already. My mom, who is always, she had me at 17, dad, so she's always been marriage first, blah, blah, blah. She literally was like, you don't have to get married first. You could just give me a grandson now. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's just it. She just had to get you out of high school. And then now it's just
Yeah. Now it's just getting sad, honestly. Yeah. Now I'm 25 and I have vinyls on my wall. And she's like, let's do something here, shall we?
25, no. That's still not baby time.
I'm not in a rush. My sister's having another one too. That's her third. So that bought me some time.
You have a sister?
I have 2 stepsisters, yeah.
Step. Okay, I was going to say, your mom doesn't have other babies.
No, not until I was 14, she remarried and we moved in, and then I had
Yeah, I knew that there were step, because I knew that your mom had done the whole remarriage thing, but it's not, your mom didn't make more babies.
No, she didn't make them, but my oldest sister is a year older than me, so since we were about 11, mom's been the maternal person, and her mom's not around a lot, so it's we're kind of around, just, it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. And then now my mom and stepdad are getting remarried again.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are. So it's they listen to every episode of the show, so they're going to hear this and be laughing. But literally, when I tell people, I'm like, yeah, so my former and future stepdad came over, and it's we're in the in-between times right now. But.
I think that's fun. I think that they should do a destination wedding or a wedding moon or whatever they call it, and it should be in Jamaica, and she could wear her dreads.
You don't know how accurate what you just said.
Is it really? Are they doing that?
No, so their first wedding was a destination wedding. It was in Florida, but then for their anniversary
really
or something.
Destination, or were they on the lam?
That's true. Destination is a bit of a strong word for Treasure Island. Let's tell the truth. No, they just went to Jamaica 6 months ago, and Mom had her dreads, and I was like, they loved you, huh? And she was like, they did. I don't know why. And I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. White girl with dreads. Who would have thought? The Rastas love you.
I think she looks cute with her dreads.
Oh, it's great. When she comes to family dinner and we're out in public, it's great. I love it.
As long as they don't stink, which I would imagine that man-made white people dreads don't.
Right. Stink. No, they're not. No, it's just cultural appropriation. It's not gonna. There's no smell. Yeah.
She doesn't go full.
No.
Yeah, that's fun. So are they doing a wedding?
I don't really know. They barely did a proposal, and by they I mean he. Like at this point, they're like, who cares? Like we're.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that you can. No. We just had somebody. I don't know if there's a way to get around this.
Okay,
but
I can cut out whatever.
No. They might. I'll just call them out.
Okay.
Had a wedding shower at the club.
Okay.
For the third baby. I'm just like, you don't get that. You already had 2.
Wait, so they had a baby shower.
A baby shower for the third baby. Okay. Now, if you never had a baby shower, if like the other 2 just. Now I feel bad for the other 2. I have no idea. I don't know the particulars.
Imagine the other 2 are at the third one. They're like, what the fuck?
They were there.
Why didn't we get one?
And she got much stuff. So I don't know. The other 2 were boys. So maybe
was
she
this
was
my
having
sister?
a girl.
I'm starting to
I don't know.
What? Yeah.
I don't know. Was it?
That is weird. I don't think it was. No, she just found out. It's not.
Oh, okay. Because this lady was pregnant, and I mean they spent some money on not on tipping me, but they spent some money on this baby shower, and it was a really cool theme and everything.
Well, that's why they couldn't tip. They put it all into the venue fee.
Yeah, no, that's
hey,
it was
been there.
It was just the dad / dad to be again,
right?
Who is drinking, and I was just like. Well, you need to be.
He needs to be. At his third baby shower, it's time to drink. Yeah.
And the 2 boys, the children were boys, and they were so sweet. And I was just like, they were just kind of running around. It wasn't about them.
Oh, sure.
And so I was like kind of hanging out with them. I was like, you guys want to get on stage and talk to the microphone? And the one little kid was just like, this is for mommy and my, the new baby. I love you. And then it was like playing, he wanted me to play country songs for him, and I didn't know them, but they were all like sweet. It was like,
what's a serenade?
It's called God, God loves you, or Jesus loves you, or something. And he would get on the microphone and be like, I love you, mommy and new baby. And I was just like, oh.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's one of Jared's bits. Is it? Is that not literally Jared Nason's? I love you, daddy's baby. That's the same exact. Yeah. I don't know. The whole like Halloween, I guess, is one especially where it's like I don't. Christmas.
Let's get back on track.
No, I'm just thinking like showers, all that shit, even like weddings and stuff. I don't buy into the hype of this like manufactured stuff that we do as society. Like Christmas is the only one where I'm like, I feel a little magic.
Man curmudgeon.
I just don't give a shit. I just had a coworker get married and the whole office went. Didn't go. Not gonna go. I don't love
a wedding.
I don't love a wedding. I don't love a wedding. I don't love a funeral, especially. My God,
who loves a funeral?
Freaks. Let me tell you, there's a couple people out there that are like, I like going.
No, that's the best thing. I mean, if we're gonna go that far about a funeral, it's gonna be the food. Weddings, funerals.
Food at a funeral? We're going to different
if you're going to the after party.
I thought you just meant that bowl of mints they have on the registry.
No. If it's like a family member and you get invited back to the house.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Where all the sympathy food,
the casseroles
goes.
are coming.
Yeah, man. I don't. Fuck a bunch of funerals. Yeah, let's not do a funeral, but a wedding. And especially, I don't know. Maybe this like sausage balls used to be the only place, but like. Weddings used to be the only place you could get sausage balls.
I don't know that's true.
Do you know what a sausage? Do you know a sausage ball with like
I'm
cheddar
familiar.
biscuits?
I'm familiar with the term sausage ball. Yes, but look at
your
me.
term sausage ball and my term sausage ball might be two completely different.
Sausage ball is my nickname in middle school.
I was going to say I'm talking about the edible one.
Take one look at me and then ask me again if I know what a sausage ball is. Okay.
Don't you make them with like sausage and cheddar bay biscuits?
We do Bisquick in my family. I think.
Oh, okay.
Bisquick
I think that you're supposed to swap out.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
the cheddar bay.
Yeah.
Damn, I know what I want in my Halloween pumpkin this year. You better be dropping off cheddar bay sausage balls.
Halloween pumpkin?
In the pumpkin. Yeah, the little plastic. You know what I'm talking about?
I thought you meant that your mommy made you a Halloween pumpkin like you got an Easter basket. No,
the great pumpkin?
This is a thing that
No, I actually did just get a Halloween bag from Haley's mom, though, full of candy.
Oh, that's sweet.
Very sweet. Except she doesn't really know me that well, so it was a lot of stuff I don't like. But it was a nice gesture.
How do you not know? That's a whole different thing. Okay.
They live far away.
Oh, okay.
So I don't see them a lot.
I didn't know if I was stepping into, they're estranged because she was on crack and gave Haley up when she was 4.
No, we've overcome all that. They just live in Asheville, so we go over every so often or whatever, but I don't.
You said they live far away. It's Asheville?
It's 2 hours, yeah. I mean, that's semi-far. I mean, we just don't get over there mostly. There was a hurricane, okay? There was.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go to Asheville either, but don't act like it's.
It's not like I'm ever over there for shows, you know.
Nebraska.
It's not gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Halloween's the best. We get so far off topic. It's fine.
It's literally my idea to like do a themed Halloween episode, and then I get you in here. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really love it. I don't really care about it at all.
I had to borrow this shit from Haley, which is either the most granny decorations. Like this is shit that you would have been handed down from the grandparents.
Yeah.
Or
a lot of it still has the Dollar General tag on it. It's just under it. Like I'm pretty sure under that. Look, lift it up.
I thought this was real, and then I touched it and it was fake as hell.
That's not real. Look, there's definitely a Dollar General tag.
Are these recording? Is
this
a recording?
Oh yeah, they know.
It's Nicole's pumpkin patch.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're spending the big bucks here on Mind Over Mike.
$10.
Jesus. Okay.
You could have gotten a real one for $10. I was kind of afraid to touch it.
Yeah, but that one's good next year.
Oh, yeah, this one's good. Well, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I did think this one was real, and I was afraid to touch it because most of the men's house that I would have been in, that this was real, it would have been sinking because this side was the rotten side.
Right.
And so I'm like, if I don't move it, then it's not going to stink.
I don't tend to have loose produce out during podcasts. I try not to produce up the place too much when I got a guest.
Loose produce is what they called me in high school.
Loose produce and fucking, what did I say a minute ago was my name? Sausage
balls.
Loose produce and sausage balls.
There's
an episode title for you folks.
I think that is this the sticker
I'm assuming,
or is the paint just coming off? So that means obviously these aren't real. This one doesn't look real, but this gourd
leave my studio alone. I worked very hard on this. That could also be real. Honestly, a fake one and a real gourd are almost identical in feel and weight. That's fake.
No, yeah,
that's plat.
I was going to say it's got the price tag on it. This one was a more reasonable. I can't say see, that does say $3. So this one was more reasonable.
Yeah, more reasonable.
It's like squishy.
Yeah, it's not good quality.
No, I'm
gonna have to upgrade.
So I guess it's pointless in me asking if you carve pumpkins.
I have carved a pumpkin.
For some reason in my head, you were just gonna be like, with my dick.
With my dick, I've carved a pumpkin. I don't. Yeah,
pumpkin's what we call Haley's vagina.
Very small holes in the pumpkin. I don't. It's a mess. It's just like a fucking. That's what I'm saying. That tradition, I love. That's what's confusing. Tradition, I love, but like this, like that wasn't a tradition for me.
Give me a tradition you love.
Apparently none of them. Nothing around Halloween,
Blackface,
really.
Apparently.
We haven't even brought it up yet. Okay.
We'll get to that. Out of context.
No, yeah. I want to clarify just because
a tradition you love is blackface.
I don't love blackface. I want that to be out there. I want the world to know. That being said, we'll get back to that in a minute.
You don't love blackface, just the tradition of blackface. Because he doesn't believe black people should have career in theater and acting.
It's not history, it's heritage. Okay, that's what I'm saying. We'll get to that in a minute.
History, it's heritage.
That's what people say about the flag and shit, about the Confederate flag.
No, they say it's not hatred, it's heritage. Hatred is heritage. You're just like, it's not history, it's heritage. And I'm like,
both history and
it's both of those things. Okay,
so, maybe it's both.
Well, okay, so give me a tradition that you love.
I don't know, something Christmassy for sure. Nothing Halloween. So Halloween growing up, I didn't do it because the religious household thing, and then I had like some other cousins that were around my age, and we would go to their house, and they had a nice neighborhood. I lived in a trailer out in the middle of the woods, so we didn't have like a bowl by the door, and kids would knock. If somebody knocked,
you're like, we didn't have a bowl.
We get a gun. Yeah, like nobody's knocking on the door in the middle. So it's like I just didn't get that magical experience. But then, I guess then when I turned like 16 and stuff and started driving, I had friends who had money and lived in nice neighborhoods and stuff, and we would go all like walk around the neighborhood and just fuck off when you're 16, like doing pranks and TPing houses and stuff. That's fun.
I was going to say, the tradition you can get behind is
vandalism.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a tradition everybody can get behind. Every redneck child can get behind.
Love it.
And by redneck, I just mean country, because that's, I mean, I guess they're kind of the same thing. And especially if you're talking about vandalism, it's not country anymore. It is just redneck.
That's true.
Yeah, vandalism is the best.
It's great. That's a good tradition.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that. I also I'm not a sweets person. I'm more of a savory person. So like candy in particular, I don't actually give two shits about candy, really. Except we're about to argue about candy in a second. But I just I don't know. Haley is like a candy person. Where did that expression
come from? I don't give two shits about it.
I don't know. I do so many of those. Two shits. I don't know. This just reminded me. When I was a kid, I had a cousin who grew up here, but then they moved away. They lived in California for a while. And he came back one time, and we went in this store, and the guy was like, God, what did he say? He said something, and my cousin goes, well, hell far, which is like another country
hell
thing.
Far. Like, I know, hell far. I get where hell far might
So
come
he says
from,
that, and I'll never forget this. The cashier goes, what'd you say? And he was like, hell far. And he was like, you sound stupid. He didn't say stupid. He said the R word, which we're not supposed to say anymore.
No, it's come back.
Okay. He said, are you? And my cousin was like, excuse me? And he was like, you sound. And he was like, what? And then he was like,
because he said hell far?
Because he said hell far, and he goes, where are you from? To my cousin was like, here. And he goes, where are you from? The guy folds his arm, and he goes, Illinois. Like that. And so, like, to this day, my cousin and I will just go, Illinois. It was like such a, I'm better than you, but you're from fucking Illinois, so you're not.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
That's there's so many things wrong with that story.
Okay. Right.
You're from Illinois, but you're here, obviously, because the cousin said, I'm from here.
I'm literally from here.
So you're the outsider, Illinois.
Exactly. And he's like, you sound.
Did Illinois just get here?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. He's never heard hell far before, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And then to say, you sound. Not. If you have a problem, I'm speechless. If you have a problem specifically with hellfire for other reasons, that's one thing. But then to say you sound stupid sounds like you just got released.
Just landed.
Like, you just got off the boat.
Yeah.
Or we probably don't say that
a fast
anymore.
boat from Illinois. Just got off the boat from Illinois.
But wait a minute. Where were you? This person?
Well, here's the best part of the story. He's working at a gas station.
Okay, that was the part that I wanted to rewind to.
Yeah.
Because I knew that this person was checking you out, or the cousin out, which means that he is behind a counter of some sort.
Yes.
With a cash register.
Right.
And I don't
with a row of cigarettes behind him. And
that's how it was in my mind's eye. So the setup was counter. Probably not a uniform.
Maybe a polo, and it ain't tucked in. I'll tell you that. Just a red Roadrunner polo or something like that, maybe.
And he says, you sound...
Correct. And also, I want to point out, and the visual is important, you're correct. And I'm sure nobody's assuming this, but this guy working in this APCO or whatever wasn't smoking a pipe reading a thesaurus. He wasn't like a sophisticated human being from the University of Illinois.
Whether you can or cannot say the R word, I full embrace.
I'm full. Myself.
Yeah,
I'm going to bleep it every time in this episode, but
that's wherever you land. I land with RDJ, and you go full.
Sure. Yeah.
No, what is it?
That's RDJ. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, but it was
also blackface.
Don't go
so
full.
You don't.
So
that's true. Maybe we disagree.
Then I land with Tom Cruise, which. Because was he the one that went Temple Jack? I'm confusing my.
So we are 27 minutes in. My itinerary says that 5 minutes in, we were gonna do the kidney draft. That's why I don't try to plan shit. Because this is great. We're just rolling. We're cooking here, folks.
I don't even remember.
We're doing.
Fuck that person. They don't work a high paying enough job to have not been faced with all kinds of dumbasses. The dirts and the
saying hell far was the least of his problems that day.
Give me 2 cents back.
He said you sound, and then when we left, I think we held the door for a homeless man with no shoes on. So it's like you're not working in a, you know what I mean? That guy, he acted like he was working in like a university library, and we walked in all dumb and started talking to him. He's working at a gas station. Anyways, that has nothing to do with Halloween, but hey, that's something that happened in my life, you know. I started laughing because you said
worked in a university library.
Two shits. Oh,
and no, I
don't know where that expression came from. Two shits. Does that mean you do give one shit about it?
I don't want you to give any shits, to be honest.
That's even that. I don't give a shit. Why would you want it? Why I don't want you to give me that.
Yeah, I'm sure there's. Okay, are we ready?
It's a fair question. Okay, all right. We're gonna do a candy draft, which means you get 5 picks. I have 10 prepared on my list, and I'll spitball if I run out. Oh, but you can't repeat.
Right, I did need.
You can't repeat mine. You can go first.
You said doing a candy draft. Like, I know how a draft works to begin with.
Okay.
First off, I'm a woman. I will never be in danger of being drafted.
You never know. Times are tough.
It's and I don't know how a fantasy draft works unless you're talking about a RuPaul fantasy draft, and then I know exactly how.
Maybe it's
works.
like that. I don't know how that works. So maybe we'll find some common ground. So you pick a candy, and then I'll go and I'll pick a candy. This is like your favorite Halloween candies. The rule is, and it doesn't have to be, but like try to make it something that you would probably get on Halloween. Don't be like, oh, these chocolate covered almonds from Spain that I get off Amazon. Like something that's in your bag.
That's people ask this question, and I'm like, that's stupid because it's such a hard question to answer. Because are we going what you're typically to be given?
Yes.
Trick or treating.
Right.
Are we talking chocolate candy? Are you talking
that's fine.
From the sweets aisle? Are you talking?
I feel like if you have a memory of it being placed in your Halloween bag, it counts. But you also grew up in
I was going to say, I grew up...
Wait a second. Let's reel this back. You may have had a golden ticket Willy Wonka bar or some shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, at the country club...
Yeah. They actually put gold-plated chocolate-covered almonds in my bag. No, I mean, just like if you go to...
What is up with you and the almonds? First off, that's a terrible...
Fancy. Almonds are fancy.
I understand. Jordan almonds.
You ever try to buy a bag of almonds, pistachios? You're dropping a small car loan on those motherfuckers. I feel like, when you go to the grocery store and there's those like Halloween displays and then they have those bags of like the minis and stuff like that, like stuff that you get in your thing. But you can go first, and then if you take it, I can't take it, and we just go till we each have our top 5. And then the clip will be,
So if I claim it.
I can't take it. Yeah.
That's how a
draft works. Because there's only one theoretically of each option. Yeah. So I have 10, even though we're doing 5. That way, if you manage to take all 5 of the ones I wanted, I have a backup. And some of these are like a little loosey-goosey on the theming, but it's, it is what it is. Okay, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
We're doing Halloween. So you're saying, what in the draft world, what would be my...
Yes. Like you dump your Halloween bag out on the table. What's the first thing you grab out of it when you see it? What's your number one?
Anything peanut butter. So Reese's would be
Reese's Cups. That's the little minis or the pumpkins or the, you know what I mean? A lot of options here.
Wait a minute.
PCs.
Wait.
Overstimulated.
Yeah. We gotta rewind this whole thing.
We should have rehearsed this
because. If you're I don't know what was the first
excited.
thing. What was the first?
Reese's Cups,
but they're not good in the Halloween version.
The mini thick ones, I don't like those either.
No, what was the first thing that I went for? And I hate to say this, mainly because what it has been bastardized into.
Okay.
And because of the shirt you're wearing, but Butterfinger was always my go-to. I love a
Butterfinger. I'm with you. I like a Butterfinger.
Yeah. So that was probably always my number one was my Butterfinger.
Butterfinger's your number one. Okay. That is on my list, so I'm going to that's not my number one though. I'm going to say Kit Kat for my number one.
Oh, that's
classic.
You were never in any danger of me stealing Kit Kat.
Classic, easy, dependable, easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Yes. Kit Kat. But what does it taste like?
Chocolate.
Yeah, that's just it's so generic. It doesn't have
it's safe. You never had a bad one.
Nobody goes, I'm craving a Kit Kat. Nothing else will do. Because literally anything else will go.
I like a Kit Kat.
No, I understand. But if you're craving a Kit Kat.
I didn't realize you were going to be so passionate.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're craving a Kit Kat, other things
will
could
suffice.
replace a Kit Kat.
I don't know. I put it in number one. I thought long and hard, giggity, about this. And I think Kit Kat is my number one. I'm going Kit Kat. And I think.
You just said.
Giggity. I'm at the camera over there.
I know, because I feel like that's an inside. That's probably a boy.
It's a Family Guy thing.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like Kit Kat is a safe option. What's your number 2? What's your second favorite? Did you bring candy?
Yes, I did. But I also brought a backup.
That audio is going to be so soothing to the listener. I feel like we're about to watch a movie. Cinemark. Celsius. Sponsor the show.
No, just me.
Okay, sponsor Meredith.
Because this shit is expensive.
My God, is it? I know. It's $3-4 a can, and you're cracking 20 a day.
Oh, my hands aren't really
slowing
shaking.
Down.
My hands aren't really shaking, but my insides are vibrating.
Yeah, you're doing good. So Celsius is your number 2 candy. That's number 2. A can of Celsius right in the old plastic pumpkin.
Celsius is always number 1, but not this flavor.
I don't like that one either.
Okay. So
what's your number 2? So far, you just had Butterfinger.
Oh, no.
So far, you've got Butterfinger, which was on my list. It was on my list for sure. What's your number 2 favorite candy?
Okay. This
Halloween.
is going to be
It's tough. There's a lot.
Yeah, I know. I get that there's a lot. But if I'm going just what my preference would be.
It's just you. It's all you.
Okay, Heath Bar.
Wow, Heath Bar. I didn't have Heath on my list. It'd probably fall in the teens for me, somewhere down in there.
They're so good.
I like them.
Anything.
Heath Bar.
Yeah.
Interesting. Butterfinger and Heath Bar. A lot of similarities between the two. I'm seeing a pattern. My number 2, this is going to piss a lot of folks off. I swear to God, I'm not making this up just to be confrontational. I don't like Milky Way, but the Midnight Milky Way, the silver and purple one, it's dark chocolate and marshmallow instead of the caramel.
Yeah, but you weren't likely to get that.
Oh, yeah, the little minis, you get them. Trust me, you get them. And kids hate them. They throw them out. That's why I love them. Always around.
Yeah.
I'm going more for poverty mindset. I'm like, what can I get that other kids won't eat?
Yeah.
And then I'll get Kit Kat, Midnight Milky Way. That's my pick. Marshmallow. I like a marshmallow. Okay, what's your number 3?
My number 3. What? I don't even know. I mean, I said anything peanut butter, and then didn't go Reese's. So I will go. This Reese cup is so hard for me.
You want the full size Reese cup?
I don't want a traditional Reese's cup ever. I mean, I'm going to eat it,
right?
But
you prefer
I want the pumpkin.
The pumpkin. Okay, so that's your number 3. I want the pumpkin.
The pumpkin. I want the Christmas tree. I want the Easter egg. I want the bats.
Yeah.
I want something that is less chocolate, more peanut butter feeling, because that's not traditional in a Reese cup.
Also, this is probably not true, but in my dumb mind, the pumpkin and the bats are fresh around October because they're just now making as
Somebody
fresh
said that you want the pumpkin because they're going to be they're left over from last year.
Right? Yeah. No, they manufactured all Reese cups in 1984, and they've just been distributing. Ironically, number 3 for me was the Reese's pumpkins. So you stole that one, which is fine. That's how it's supposed to go. So you have the pumpkins at number 3. So I'm gonna have to move down to my number 4, which is the caramel apple suckers. You know what I'm talking about? The little green and with the caramel drizzle on them. I like those. And I don't like a real caramel apple, but I like those suckers. That's my number 4.
That's very specific.
Very specific. But they show up around this time. We got them at the office right now. I can't quit eating them. Love them.
Okay, I will go peanut M&Ms.
Oh, now that's good. That's good. That's on my list too, because I don't like a regular M&M really, but the peanuts I like. Yeah, big fan.
Peanut M&M.
That's your number 5, or is that 4?
Yeah,
that's your 5. No, it's 4. Okay, number 5 for me. Again, confrontational, but I like candy corn. I'm going candy corn on it.
I knew that's it.
I love it.
That this was going to be on the debate.
It's a classic.
So funny. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go ahead and break out my props
because.
I did. I prepared for this.
Okay.
And then
didn't
even name any of the candies that I brought.
She brought props that don't correlate to the segment whatsoever.
And I I'm the worst because I stuffed the receipt back in here.
Sure. Well, it's good for the audio. It sounds great.
No. Just so that I could do this.
The world's longest receipts from CVS. CVS, sponsor the show.
Just so I could do the long receipt.
I like to just keep asking every brand we mentioned to sponsor the show, knowing that none of them will. What did you bring? Oh, you did bring a Heath bar. Okay, see, you got that. That's a full size, too. Two cups.
Because I was not going to buy the assorted candy bag because you always get the candy that you don't want.
Kit Kats. I would have ate them.
No,
There's probably Midnight Milky Ways in that.
I should have gone number one with Twix because that is the number one thing that I want is a Twix. Always.
Well, you still got one spot. You got number 5.
Yeah, okay, Twix.
That to me, a Twix and a Kit Kat are almost like the same in that they're always consistent. I'm never going to not have it.
This is my favorite.
That's good too.
Yeah.
The white, the cookies and cream Hershey's.
Cookies and cream Hershey's is my favorite.
That's good. Now, that's not something I think I remember getting in my Halloween bag, but it is one of my favorite things. Yeah. I like it.
Okay. Realistically. Okay, so I'm saying I went this way.
Oh, you went your order's all backwards.
That is what I drafted.
Right. And then what was in the middle there? Something different. And you did the pumpkins instead of the real. Yeah,
because they didn't have the
pumpkins are good.
At the CVS that I went to, they didn't.
But candy corn, you're not a fan.
No. Well, really? I mean, no.
I like it.
I'm not.
I like it.
I'm not going to not eat it.
Only this time of year. Well, that's another thing. It's all like in the office and stuff. It's always around in somebody's bowl on their desk or whatever. And I'm
going to eat it.
Yeah.
But
you ever had the s'mores one? Had that for the first time this year. Blew my fucking mind.
I don't love s'mores.
Delicious.
But
a fake s'more. Oh yeah, the chewies, sweet tarts. Gotta go giant chewy. Yeah, that's a good one. I see now the fruity candy stuff. I don't really like. Like Haley loves all the candy. I don't. I almost made her come on and do this draft, but then I realized that we would have no risk of arguing over candy, which is good for content, because she likes dog shit candy. That looks delicious. The way you had to rip it. Now the purple, I'm definitely not going for on a sweet tart. I don't like anything grape. No purple. I don't like it. I don't like purple sweet tarts.
Fruity is obviously one of the categories.
Sure. Yeah.
So
I don't like fruit. Gummy, I don't like. Haley likes like licorice stuff. She likes jelly beans. She likes like now and laters or whatever, like Laffy Taffy, shit like that. I'm like, I don't like any of that.
I love Laffy Taffy, but not the bite-sized one. I want a full Laffy Taffy because, I don't know, it just tastes better. But the only time I crave taffy is after I've had Mexican food because in America, after you eat Mexican food, the restaurants normally have the candy.
The little coin things at the gumballs and stuff. Oh, okay. Maybe that's just the one I go to.
No, at the register. They're like...
There's always like chiclets and fucking York patties and stuff.
Yeah, you can pay the extra for.
Right, the little glass bowls and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like candy, I think. That's another reason Halloween's probably not like a big thing for me, is I don't eat a lot of candy. Even all these, like my top 10, all of them, I'm like, I mean, I guess I like that, you know?
Give me your whole list.
Okay, Kit Kat, Midnight Milky Way, Reese's Pumpkins, Caramel Apple Suckers, Candy Corn, Butterfinger. I had it number 6 just in case. It's good. Peanut M&M's is there. Snickers, again, Snickers to me the same as like a Twix. I'm gonna eat it. It's consistent. It's there. Jolly Ranchers. I feel like I got a lot of those in my basket as a kid, and I wasn't going for it first. But it's the blue one's really good. I like the blue one. I don't want most of the other ones.
What is blue?
Blue raspberry, I think. On the Jolly Rancher. Yeah. I like that. And then Crunch Bar or Crackle. I do like that shit. I like the little mini crackles, what I'm talking, and the Mr. Good bars and that whatever that variety is. I like that pack. That's good stuff. But that's very like, I don't know that you're getting a lot of those on Halloween necessarily.
Yeah. No, that's I I ordered my candy from Amazon because it was 2 pounds for like $10.
2 pounds? Good Lord. Is that for you or for trick-or-treaters? Do you get trick-or-treaters at your house?
I have never, as an adult, had a trick-or-treater, which
Really?
is very disappointing.
Well, your driveway would be a hike for...
Yeah.
That would be a problem.
Yeah, no.
You'd have to give them the whole bowl. If somebody trick-or-treated your house, you'd have to go, you earn this. You take this whole bowl with you for the walk back to society because we're way out here.
Yeah, my mom said, why did you get Halloween candy? And I was just like, because it's Halloween. And she was like, we don't get trick-or-treaters. And I was just like, not the point.
You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, we never got trick-or-treaters either. Okay, so let me ask you this, because I wrote this too. This is a little segment I'm going to call Trash or Treat. This is just your opinion. I'm not going to weigh in. Trash or treat, you just say you think it's trash, you think it's treat. Candy corn.
Trash.
Trash. Okay. The bat-shaped pretzels. You ever get those? Michael Rose made fun of me last year when we tried to do this. The bat-shaped pretzels I used to get in my bag every year. Love them. It's just a pretzel, but it's these big kosher salt flakes on them. Delicious.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Bat-shaped pretzels. Okay, well,
pretzels are always treat.
What about the Halloween popcorn balls? You ever had those?
Treat.
Love them. Big fan. Dots.
Were they stuck to paper?
No, that's candy buttons. Also on here. Candy buttons.
What are dots?
Dots are like a little squishy. I'll pull them up. They're like a little I hate them. I hate them. The texture is vile. They're like yellow, green, and maybe red, I think.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And they're always taste like they were made during the Great Depression and you're just now opening the box. Dots. Here we go.
No, trash.
Absolute trash. Thank you. Okay, I agree with that. Dots.
Are those ghost ones?
Apparently so. Yeah, that looks like maybe... Yeah, ghost dots. I don't know. Trash. For sure.
Trash.
Pumpkin spice.
I don't like anything pumpkin. Trash.
Trash. Okay, milk duds.
Trash.
Haley's favorite candy. Not even kidding.
Really?
Number one. I fucking hate them. Yeah, she gets them every time we go to the movies, and I go, I'll break up with you if you keep doing this. Laffy Taffy. We already talked about it a little bit. Got to be the big one.
Got to be... I'm just going to spit my candy out. Got to be the big one.
Celsius and Sweet Tarts, you're about to be flying high for this next segment. Okay, Pop Rocks.
Oh, treat.
Yeah, kind of fun. Definitely cancerous, but kind of fun.
Why are they cancerous?
Oh, nothing natural does that. Nothing in nature does that. Apple cider. A hot apple cider.
Oh, treat.
Treat. Love it. Big fan. Butterbeer.
Don't know what it is, but it sounds like garbage.
It's like butterscotch / root beer, kind of. It's a Harry Potter thing, I think, originally. But
yeah,
it's
I know
like
it's a Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
It's not alcoholic.
Do you like butterscotch?
I love butterscotch.
Butterscotch discs, the little ones, the old lady candy.
Yeah.
Treat.
Yeah.
Big time treat.
That's any sort of like chewy, caramelly, that like they were like Brock's or something, and you had to pull the plastic.
The little
off of
Buckeyes, the little with the cream center, or cowtails, shit like that.
No, not cowtails.
That's the same thing, just not cut up in the little cowtails.
No, I was thinking of the like thing with the peanut butter in the middle with the chocolate around it.
I don't even know what that is. We're gonna have to do some outsourcing for our next Halloween episode. Nerds. In the little box, I'm talking about the little Halloween box.
That you have to slide it open?
No, they're just like, they're cardboard. They're real small.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's usually grape or strawberry.
Yeah, treat.
They taste like the box. The small ones taste just like the cardboard box. Gross. I can't even read my own handwriting. What's the next one? Tootsie Rolls.
Oh, treat.
Really?
Yeah.
See, Haley likes that too. I don't fuck around with the Tootsie Roll. Smarties.
Treat.
Yeah, big fan. Whoppers or Maltesers.
Maltesers?
That's like the other brand of Whopper, like the malted chocolate.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking
balls.
About. You said balls.
Balls.
Treat, just because I'm hungry and I'm going to eat all of it.
You like Whoppers, really?
No, I don't like them, but I'll eat them.
A lot of people won't touch them. Twizzlers.
Love.
Really? That's one I use too. And then candy buttons we talked about. That's the ones on the paper.
No, I don't want to eat the paper.
Don't like them. Yeah. What about, this is not really a Halloween one, but the butterscotch made me think of it. What about those little strawberries that only old women have? They just spawn in old ladies' purses. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I like those. With the strawberry on the wrapper.
No, I know what you're saying. I don't.
Big fan. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. Do you have any ghost stories from your childhood? Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah. I mean... if I say no, then
you're cursed.
Then they'll fuck with me. Yeah,
that's true. So you do believe in them, but you don't have any stories. You didn't have like an experience growing up where like your mom saw a ghost or something. There's not like a family story about ghosts. Is my family the only one that's insane and has actual ghost stories?
Boarding school and lived in a like an old Confederate building that was a hospital.
Heritage, not history.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean.
Wait, so that sounds like a place. If anywhere is haunted, it's an old Confederate hospital.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stories, but
haunted by the N-word, just floating around. Ooh, yeah.
You know, it was
not with an A either.
Well, no, okay, I did experience. I just hit that. Sorry.
That's
fine. The downstairs in our dorm, like it was the ground floor, in the living girls' dorm. Mm-hmm. The living areas were the next 3 floors.
The living girls' dorm, where the alive girls were, was upstairs.
The living part.
Yeah.
And where we lived.
Sure.
The downstairs was a parlor. But in the Civil War, the downstairs was the stable. And so sometimes you would walk in there and it would just smell like hay and like horse manure.
Whoa.
But we also lived out in Telford, Tennessee. So.
And this is when you're a little kid. How old?
No, this was high school.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Still, were you ever like scared? Was there like a... Would they like, what was the fucking thing where you go in the bathroom, like look in the mirror? Bloody Mary?
Yeah,
was there that in like the haunted part of the school or whatever where it's like, go in there, go in there? Was there ever like that like little scary moment?
No. I mean, my sister and I did that and we did Ouija board, but.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't fuck around with that. That one scares me.
But Whitney always moved it.
I grew up in just enough church to not really want to be around a Ouija board.
Well, you know, I was, after my dad died, I read like a bunch of like, you know, like crossover and ghost books and stuff like that. Just
coping.
Yeah. And but then it turned into I read like a lot of things about possession and stuff. And they say that
so scary.
That you can get possessed because you're agreeing to it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's yes in 2 different language. It's we and ja, which is ja is like German or something.
Oh.
And so that's if you're trying
so
to
when
talk,
you say
if you're trying to talk to the spirits, no, that just by playing it, it's already saying yes.
Interesting. Do you know the whole thing with vampires where it's like you have to invite them in? Mm-hmm. That's the rule. Have you seen the movie Sinners?
No, but it's on my list to watch.
Watched it for the first time. It is so good and so bad at the exact same time. There's things about it that I thought were fucking...
Is it vampires?
Yeah. I thought it was so corny. And then there's things I thought were really good. Visually, I thought it was great, and it was pretty good. But the whole, like, that gimmick of, like, you have to invite them in is so fucking corny in movie form. Because it's like, you're standing on the other side of the doorway, but I'm perfectly safe right here. That shit, like, takes me out of it a little bit. But it's good. I mean, I would watch it.
I like having a home base.
I think it's worth watching. It's fun to watch. But Michael B. Jordan, man, what a fella.
They had Halloween costumes at Spirit for
Michael B. Jordan?
For Sinners.
Was it blackface?
No.
We're getting to that. Well, I don't even understand, like, he also plays twins in it, which that shit always bothers me. Every time there's like a Sopranos prequel movie they went back and made. It's called Many Saints of Newark, and Ray Liotta's in it, and he plays twins, and it's literally just Ray Liotta and then Ray Liotta in glasses. And I'm like, this is just fucking, like, it takes me out of it when it's corny like that. I can't focus.
But you know, twins look identical.
Yeah, but not that not like, it's just lazy on my I'm like, find somebody who looks like him. Find somebody who looks 99% like him, and I would be like, that's great.
What if he can't act?
It's also, well, I don't know. And I love Ray Liotta. That's the weird part, is like, double Ray Liotta sounds good. Double Michael B. Jordan sounds good, but I don't know. It's just corny to me. It's just, I feel like it's lazy writing sometimes. Anyways, Sinners. What other Halloween movies or episodes or shows or songs or something do you play to, like, get in the mood? Do you cough a lot? What do you do? Sweet tarts went right to the dome.
Sweet tart the wrong way.
You pound giant sweet tarts in Celsius. You're gonna be wired.
I know. I'm going to.
The back half of this episode is gonna be insane.
What was the question? Oh, I wanted to be a director when I grew up because I love scary movies so much.
Really?
Evil Dead 2, one of the best ever.
Couldn't tell you.
Well, I'm glad you asked this question.
Not for me. Yeah, this is literally the idea that I had for hosting is ask something and go, yeah, I hate that. Next.
I wrote.
You wrote a horror movie? Whoa. It's called Sweet Tarts Strike Back. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yes, I did. I wrote a movie.
Ooh, interesting. Can we shoot it now? Can we do it?
I guess we could.
Between Trav and I, we pretty much have an entire production studio of equipment. We could do it.
It's very like tongue-in-cheek kind of Scream-esque, where it doesn't take itself real seriously. Like,
oh, sure.
The first two people that get killed, their names are Vic and Tim.
Okay. Vic and Tim. I do like things that don't take themselves too seriously. A lot of times that is my kind of gripe with horror stuff, is like, this is corny and you're not acknowledging that this is corny. Mm-hmm. That's like with Sinners. I just feel like it's very like dramatic, but it's also not, and I don't know. So, but like slasher stuff, I'm like, well, good, because that's the point of it, is like it's kind of, hacky or like predictable at least. So that I don't mind. But then I also don't like possession stuff. I don't know. I'm weird. The one thing I watch every year, no matter what, is The Shining. I do have a real soft spot for that.
I don't think I've ever seen that all the way through.
I love it because that one to me is a little bit like gory. There's scenes with like a lot of blood and stuff, but it's so psychological that like they had when I worked at the movies, they had like, I forget the anniversary, maybe 50 years maybe of The Shining or something, or 40 years, and it was back in theaters around Halloween, and I went and saw it in the theater, which is just such a cool way to do that. But then when you leave, you're like kind of like looking over your shoulder, like walking to your car. I like that. I like the psychological, like, paranoia feeling. Right. I don't like the blood and the guts and all that shit.
It's because your texture thing.
Yeah, it grosses me out. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Blair Witch did that to me. Like, when I left the theater after Blair Witch, and I knew it wasn't like real or anything, but just the whole like fake sense of security when she goes and hides in the tent, and then the hands are just like pawing at the tent. Like, that fucked with me hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's scenes from a lot of those Halloween or horror movies that are like embedded in my head. Even though I don't love them, I've seen a lot of them. My ex-girlfriend made me watch one. You'll probably know the name of it, maybe. It came out on Netflix probably 2017 or something when I was in high school. And it was all about this deaf lady who lives alone out in the middle of the woods, and there's just like a guy trying to break into her house the whole movie. And I thought that was the most ridiculous fucking premise of all time, because there's windows all over. He could literally smash a window, and she's deaf, so she wouldn't know. But the whole thing was like, she didn't see him. He was behind her in every shot. Hush, I think maybe it was called. So corny. And everybody's like, that's fucking one of the better horror movies. That's great. I hate it. I don't care for them.
That doesn't sound familiar. But I did my my film class thesis on John Carpenter.
Yeah, and he's got this corny ass mask on the whole time. I'm like, it's just not scary to me. But yeah, there's a lot of scenes of her like looking through a window at him, and then there he is. He's in the house now.
Was she blind too?
I don't think she's blind. I think she's just deaf. Maybe, I don't know. I do. You know what I love is what's the Krasinski movie? You know what I love? A movie I can't even remember the name of. There's somebody listening right now going crazy. The John Krasinski movies, there's 2 or 3 of them now, where they have to be quiet because if the monster's here. A Quiet Place.
A Quiet Place. I thought that was his wife, not him.
No, he's in it. Well, he's in the first one. Spoiler alert, he dies at the end of the first one. But he's, and then Emily Blunt's in it, I think.
Yeah, Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I think of her name. That
movie's great. That's not necessarily like not all horror movies are Halloween, I guess, too. What about like Halloween Town? You ever watch those? Like real themey ones? I don't like that. My niece, who's going to be 8 in a few months, she loves the fucking, what's his name? Jack Skellington. Loves it.
Never saw him.
Nightmare Before Christmas and all that shit. That stuff is just gross to me. Same thing. It's like there's like maggots and they're all corpses and stuff. It's just, and it's for kids and it's cartoonish. But I was going to
say it's a like claymation thing. How is that gross?
Yeah, it's Tim Burton. It's just weird. It's gross.
You also asked me about Halloween songs. Do you have a Halloween song? I don't even know a Halloween song.
Oh, there's some bangers.
Other than like Monster Mash.
Thriller's great. That whole album, which is on the wall behind me, that whole album of Thriller is great. Greatest Halloween album of all time, not even close. Monster Mash is great. There's a song called Goo Goo Muck that's really good. That's like a popular, you don't know that one? It was in that show Wednesday, on Netflix or whatever, and it like resurfaced or whatever. My grandpa used to play this one when I was a kid called Tiny Purple People Eater.
Yes.
You know that one?
Yep.
I like that one. I like the older ones. I like the classic ones mostly. And also the Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin is excellent. Top tier media. I love a Charlie Brown. But I don't know. Horror stuff, scary stuff.
I went yesterday and played a Singo Halloween version.
A Singo?
Yeah, it was like bingo, but they play a song and you've got to match the song to your bingo card.
Oh, interesting.
And
it was all Halloween songs?
Mm-hmm. Well, like Sympathy for the Devil Inside, like stuff like that.
Halloween adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I don't really know enough Halloween songs to do it. It's mostly like Thriller and Monster Mash. I feel like it's like the only two really, really popular Halloween songs. Mm-hmm. And the Charlie Brown Pumpkin one.
And
it's great.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
That's the Skellington guy.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. See, that's like I don't know that one because I don't like him. Okay, let me ask you this: we're gonna do monster versus monster. You just pick one or the other. Frankenstein or Dracula. This is tough.
Dracula.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Frankenstein was misunderstood. Dracula's just straight evil.
That's true. Ghosts or zombies. That's tough. There's also a wide variety of both. There's so many different kinds of ghosts in media and stuff. And zombies.
Ghosts, because ghosts can still think and zombies can't.
That's true. Werewolf or mummy?
Werewolf.
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Jacob. Edward was an abusive asshole.
Wait, you said werewolf on the last one? Oh, interesting. I feel like mummy's more classic. I'll say this about Halloween, and this...
Oh, I thought we were doing who would win in a fight.
Oh, no, it's just who do you like more. It's just who do you like more. Maybe I'm just realizing some roots on maybe why I'm traumatized and don't like Halloween. That happens to me all the time where I'm like, oh, that's right. That's where that comes from. When I was a kid, my grandpa had all these old home movies that he loved to show me and stuff. And he was also like actively taking them with me as a kid. But he had some from way back from when he was a kid. And one of them he has is like him and my grandma when they're just dating and they're at the park or at the lake or something. There's all this stuff. And he would show me this video and stuff. And it was very sweet. But then like taped over it accidentally for the first few minutes was this old Lon Chaney mummy horror film from like the 40s that was fucking terrifying. So he would put it on and I would literally like run and hide for the first 5 minutes and be like, call me when it's over. Like, I don't want to be around. Have you ever seen, I'm pretty sure it's Lon Chaney. Literally just looking it up is going to give me fucking nightmares. It's so creepy because it's old. Like,
I know Lon Chaney.
It's old classic, makeup and shit when it looks scarier almost because they didn't have technology to like CGI anything. So weird. I'm pretty sure. And it's real old. I don't even know the year of it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, fuck, there it is. Jesus. That literally scared me just looking at it. It's Lon Chaney Jr., actually. Yeah. It's just called Mummy, I'm pretty sure. Is that not the most horrifying fucking visual you've ever seen?
The Mummy's Tomb.
The Mummy's Tomb, 1942. Killer poster, but that motherfucker on screen. Ugh! And there's a scene, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. There's a scene where he's like in a hotel or a saloon or something, and he's upstairs, and they like burn the building around him. There's all these flames, and it's old, so it's real flame. Oh, man. Whew, scared me to death. Maybe that's why I don't like Halloween. It took us an hour, but we got
Maybe.
Turns out it's just trauma. Who knew? So you like the old ones, too. You like Lon Chaney and all that stuff.
I mean, I've seen bits and pieces, but I've not like seen a bunch.
Yeah.
George A. Romero was the one who did Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, I've never seen
the original one.
What's the one they show at the club every year? I've never seen that one either.
Rocky Horror.
Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. A lot of people love that one.
Yeah, I guess those are all Halloween songs, but
that's weird that Sean like hates Halloween, but shows that at the club every year.
He doesn't hate Halloween. He loves Christmas, and I love Halloween. And Christmas is fine. It's my third favorite.
They're very different.
It's my fourth favorite, I guess.
Very different holidays.
But that Sean would listen to Christmas music year round if I would let him in the club.
That should be illegal, I think.
It's the worst.
Occasionally in like July or June, I'll be like, yeah, let's hit it. Like for a day. Let's just feel it for a minute.
Oh,
you got to hit it.
He does that apparently. But so I just say that he hates Halloween. But I think that Rocky Horror is a Sarah thing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nobody around here
that makes sense.
Plays it. But we're not doing it this year. So
are you not doing it? Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't know. The whole holiday is like a weird one. Oh, it's not?
No.
I don't know. I've never even seen it. It's just called Rocky Horror Picture Show, so in my mind it's something scary.
No, it's just about a transvestite from Transylvania.
Oh, okay. All right. We talked about movies a little bit. I actually wrote a few of them down. The Shining we talked about. Halloween, Monster Mash. Yeah, we talked about all that.
Halloween is a great.
The SpongeBob Halloween episode.
I haven't seen it, but
top tier.
I considered
it's called Scaredy Pants.
I considered being Patrick and making Jared be SpongeBob.
That would be pretty cool. That episode is fucking great. He wants to be a ghost and scare people, so Patrick puts a sheet over him, but where he's square, he opens the door to scare the trick-or-treaters, and one of the kids goes, "Oh, look, it's a haunted mattress." So funny.
I love SpongeBob.
I do too.
I like it when they go up on dry land and it's like real and it's just a sponge on a stick.
You must be the locals. Yeah. We're from underwater.
I love it.
I can quote that whole show. I love it. And Haley didn't grow up on it at all. She wasn't allowed to watch it because it caused autism or whatever. So, so now like she watches it sometimes when I'm not around and she'll call me and be like, "This is so funny." It's so good. Yeah. Yeah. It's good. And then The Simpsons, I think that's what this shirt is actually from. They do, it's called like Halloween Horror or something, or Halloween Treehouse Chronicles or something. Every year it's like tradition. They have a Halloween special every year. And one year during the pandemic, I went back and watched the whole Simpsons show. And then I watched all of those on Halloween. Those are good. That's a fun, like,
yeah, I kind of remember seeing some of those. I'm not, people ask me, "Do you watch Family Guy?" And I'm like, "I'm an adult. I don't watch cartoons."
Oh, I love it.
I feel that way about Family Guy and about Simpsons and
really,
yeah. But
well, I was an animation major, so that,
yeah, that makes sense
because of stuff like that. Honestly, but I mean, you don't like Family Guy? You don't watch it now?
I mean, I've seen it. I'm not gonna sit down and like on purpose binge it. Oh,
I am. And during the pandemic, I tried to watch all 31 seasons of The Simpsons. I think I only made it to like 20 or something. I give up. But it stops getting good at a certain point. Treehouse of Horror. That's what it is. I'm not a very good fan because I didn't even know the name. But they do Treehouse of Horror every single year.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of those.
And there's these guys. Yeah, those alien creepy guys that come every year. Yeah, it is fun. I like Halloween cartoons and stuff, I guess, just not Lon Chaney's Mummy.
Did you like Scooby-Doo?
Oh, I love Scooby-Doo, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was spooky.
That's a little spooky. Oh, my God. There's one. Do you remember? I watched this guy on, I think, TikTok or something a while back, ranking like the most traumatic Scooby-Doo villains from when we were kids. There's one that is the ghosts, the little mask. You'll know when you see, and I can't remember their name, but they are so fucking traumatizing. So scary. And Haley really loved them, too. She loved the Scooby-Doo show, which there's a whole Reddit thread. Which Scooby-Doo villain is the scariest in your opinion? People, I'm telling you, people were freaked out by them. 10 scariest monsters in Scooby-Doo ranked. Let's see what they say. Oh, that's not scary. That's just a ghost. That's just a sheet. That's the haunted mattress.
That's number 10.
Yeah, it deserves to be number 10. Zombie and witch. That's just like, yeah, these are not, it's not what I'm looking for. Ooh, that dude's scary. Gross. Yeah. The creepy clown, that one is pretty weird. Mr. Hyde, I remember him. I do remember that one. That's scary. Headless Spectre. They all have funny names too. Puppet Master's a little scary. Creepy. That one's real creepy. He has this weird laugh. Mystery Machine runs out of gas. What's this? Spooky Space Kook. That's his name.
Spooky Space Kook.
You can tell this was made in the 70s. He has this real creepy laugh, and he's just like a skull. For anyone who's just listening, he's basically a skull inside of like a astronaut suit, kind of.
Yeah, I guess it would be like an astronaut. Yeah,
creepy
he's a
eyes.
Space kook.
He's just, that's true. He is a space kook. Jaguaro.
He's
that honestly,
like the body of a
like an
gorilla.
Ape? Yeah, kinda.
And a head of
and
a
jaguar's face. I don't remember him at all. There they are. The Green Phantoms.
Yeah.
Those guys are creepy as hell. Those are like those kind of remind me of the ring wraiths from Lord of the Rings. You ever see those movies?
Yeah.
They look like the spirits in Lord of the Rings.
You made fun of the first one because you were like, "That's just a guy in a sheet." That's just guys in green sheets, dude.
The green does it for me.
With some chains on their arms.
The green does it.
That one looks creepy.
Is that an owl? That's not scary at all. Season 3. Man. Apparently that's the number 1 ranked on this one. There's another one too that I didn't see that's like a tiki guy or something. But I did love Scooby-Doo growing up, to answer your question. And I love the live actions one. You ever seen those? With the real people and shit?
Yeah, because it's Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I always watch anything Buffy's involved in.
So corny.
Did Buffy scare you?
So corny. Never seen it.
Oh.
Never seen it.
Buffy. If you don't like vampire lore, then you wouldn't like it.
Buffy. I've never seen Buffy. Yeah, there's some good ones. There's the tiki guy over here on the sides. It was like a weird tiki mask. And there's the ship captain. There's a lot of them they didn't list on here. Anyways,
look at her. She's got 4 arms.
Yeah, see, that's scary. The red eye thing. That
is creepy.
For a kid, that's very scary. Well, I asked you about ghost stories. You didn't have any. I have.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a ghost story?
I don't have a. So, this is a weird one because it's not like a Halloween-y one, especially. And I don't have a specific memory of the ghost. Here's the story. We lived in a house up until I was 8. So, for the first 8 years of my life, we lived in this house that was. We didn't have a ton of money. It was a nice place for us, but I lived with my grandparents, my mom, and my uncle all the time. So it was like a weird layout where if you're in the living room, there's like a hallway that goes by and it would lead to some of the bedrooms and stuff, but there's an open doorway. And there was this running thing in the family that they would all see this guy walk by. Like they would think that someone's in the house because an old fat guy in a white pocket t-shirt with cigarettes in the pocket, I believe, would walk by and like scratch his head or something as if he's heading to mom's bedroom where my crib was. And so, but I don't remember seeing him as a kid, but I do remember that it was like part of the lore.
Right.
And the crazy part is we would even have guests, like family and stuff, who would be like, who's the guy?
Yeah.
And they'd be like, what are you talking about? And they'd be like, the dude that just walked by. And then my grandpa would be like, oh, that's the guy. Or what? I don't know if they had a name for him, but it was like part of the thing of like, yeah, we all just see this guy. And then one time, this is not my story, it's my grandma's, and I don't remember it exactly, but one time she was home alone and there was like some really loud snoring coming from one of the back bedrooms, and she thought my uncle was in there asleep, as he typically would have been during the day. And she, after like hearing it for a while, realized that he was maybe late for work or something, and she goes in there and he's not there, and it cuts like as soon as she opens his door. So that's a weird one.
Yeah.
And that's way before the time of like Bluetooth speakers or Alexa or any of that. You know, this is 2006 we're talking about or something. She also got our house used to be a daycare center, and there was a lot of like weird old rumors and creepy stories about the house. And for some reason the door is locked from the outside, which kind of makes you question with the daycare center. Yeah, but she and my grandpa lived in this room that was like off the carport. It was like a step down from the house. And they had a bathroom where the lock was on the outside, and it was one of those, you remember those little metal hooks, like a curved nail that you'd flip into the ring? One of those. She was in the bathroom and got locked in with that, home alone. Yeah. So it's like, how would that hook swing on its own and land perfectly in the... Right. That's a weird one. Yeah, where it's like, weird. It's not really a ghost story, but just the house itself, they always said was probably haunted by the old fat guy in the thing. Yeah. The old fat guy. Yeah. But you don't have... I mean, you didn't ever like thought you saw a ghost or anything? Like I had a friend growing up, one of my best friends, his dad has this crazy fucking story. I would love to remember a little bit better, but he's like at a boarding school or something, and there was this kid who was like really troubled, and they all said he was like possessed and evil and all this stuff, and that he was like levitating on his bed in the middle of the night, and they all freaked out and ran out of the room. And he's an old man now. When he tells the story, you can tell like it's real to him. Whether it's real or not, it's real to him.
My mom loves Halloween, and she always decorated. Like she made, you'll see tomorrow at the club, there's like all the Halloween decorations in the club are mine. And there's like tombstones up that my mom like homemade and stuff when I was a kid. Oh yeah, we had a graveyard in our front yard.
Whoa.
Gosh, I was probably it was probably like late elementary school because I was having a party. And it was like one of my first boy-girl parties. Ooh. And I remember my boyfriend at the time, Jason, was on my...
shout out to Jason.
My stereo, and he was like switching the tape deck out to play different tapes and different songs and stuff. And my mom had made this... we had a big wraparound deck on our house. It was on the second story, so she hung this guy, this like stuffed guy that she spent all this time like stuffing and making the noose and everything. She hung him from the corner of the deck, so when you walked, and like our front door is around the house, and so when you walked around the path to get to the technically front door, but it was on the side of the house, you'd have to walk by this hanging guy, and she had this like crazy mask on him and stuff. And That's apparently during this party, one of my friends went out and like pulled all the stuffing out of it and stuff. And my mom came in the party, which was in the garage, and she absolutely screamed at all my friends and tore them a new asshole in the middle of my party. And it embarrassed the hell out of me. And I thought that was a pretty scary story.
As you're saying it, I'm realizing which direction this is going. Because at first I'm like, they pulled all the stuffing out, and then someone got in it, and then someone and then it's like, no, she just crashed her car.
Yeah, she screamed at everybody, and I was so embarrassed.
And the embarrassment was petrifying.
It was scary. I was scared to ever have another party.
Did Jason still love you after that? Did he stick around? Are you and Jason currently married? Did it work out?
No, he's married to his high school sweetheart with a bunch of babies. But no, I broke up with him in 5th grade. This had to be pre-5th grade. I had broke up with him in 5th grade because he went hunting with his dad and shot his toe off.
Shot his toe off or his dad's toe off?
His own toe. And his dad said...
Did you call him a tow truck?
His dad said, should we call you a tow truck? That's a true story.
I'm not proud of it.
That year, he shot his toe off and he permed his mullet. And I was like,
oh, Jason's got to go.
Can't do that.
Jason's got
to go. So I
go.
got back with Sammy.
Jason. Freddie or Jason?
I didn't see the Freddy movies, so I got to go Jason. No, I didn't see either one of the movies. I mean, I've seen Freddy versus Jason, but I didn't, I don't have the...
context,
the background knowledge.
I don't know the full scope of these characters,
but I always felt like Jason would win just because he's mean.
He's pretty slow.
Freddy's not really real, so
he's just in your dreams.
Yeah. Whereas Jason is 100% real.
Oh, he's 100% real. He's out there in the lake right now. He's in South Holston, just waiting.
Yeah. What would you do? You remember? I've seen bits and pieces of them, but have you seen them?
Yeah, in pieces, yeah. Well, actually, let me tell you this. So my uncle, who lived with us at that time, and that's the one that was possibly snoring in the scary house, at one point he got a fiance and moved out. And I think there was an issue. They didn't stay gone very long, but he moved out and when I was a kid. And I swear, I tell this story all the time now, actually, and Mom gets mad because she's like, there's no way I would have let him babysit you. But I swear to my life, she did multiple times. But he had this little apartment in Rice Terrace in town, the absolute dog shit apartments, and they were even worse back then.
Yeah.
He had this little apartment, and he was babysitting me, and we would watch Freddy, so Nightmare on Elm Street, Jason, Friday the 13th, and then Freddy versus Jason. And then that killed, that's 3 movies, so that kills most of the day. And then when it was like almost time for Mom to come pick me up, he would put on Bob the Builder the musical. And that would just kind of bring me back down from the experience I've been having. And then she would walk in and I'd be like, can we go home, please? So yes, I've seen those films.
I don't know that I've ever seen either one of them all the way through. I've probably been more exposed to Nightmare on Elm Street.
Really?
Probably.
I feel like that's backwards of most people. Most people my age, I assume, might not even really know who Freddy is, but I feel like everybody knows Jason. Well, mostly just because people dressing up as Halloween. A lot of people do Jason. You don't see a lot of Freddys. Travis has that great joke.
I was going to say, Freddy is still in the... Well, I guess Jason was too in the spirit today.
Yeah.
But yeah, the claws, those are iconic.
The claws for sure, yeah. But I don't know. I feel like that might just be Wolverine, maybe.
But Johnny Depp was in the Nightmare on Elm Street, right? Yeah.
That's right. Real young Johnny.
Yeah. But pre-21
Sweetheart.
Street.
Sweetheart, Johnny.
Yeah, so I was going to say, what would you do right now if the microphone turned into Freddy's mouth and then it licked you? You remember when the phone receiver turns into his mouth and then it licks him?
I hate that.
You would really have a texture
It did scare the
Freddy's
shit
tongue
out
in your
of me
mouth.
as a kid. It did really scare me a lot. But
we weren't allowed to watch those as kids. Because
I was also under 8 at the time. I should point because I know the house we were living in. So I was probably 6, and he's like, "You want to see some wild shit for 6 hours?"
Yeah, you had to be young because I was young when they came out because we weren't allowed to watch them. And then as an adult, I went and I saw the Freddy versus Jason and stuff like that in the theater afterwards. But
yeah, that I'm gonna assume
I've not seen them.
Maybe Freddy versus Jason was new, but he felt like as a 6-year-old, I needed the context of watching the others individually before we could get to the big battle. So
you needed to know who you were going to root for,
right? He's building allegiance before I pick a team. That was my Team Edward, Team Jacob, was those two dudes duking it out. Yeah.
Do you want one of my candies?
No, I don't want one of your candies. Thank you. You got the full size candies too. You're going to be
I wasn't going to get the multi-pack because there's always something like a fucking Almond Joy in there that you don't want.
Oh, I hate an Almond Joy. And a Mounds. I hate them both. I was going to say,
do you like Mounds?
Oh, no.
There were Almond Joys in that 2 pounds of candy that I bought, and I think that's basically it's that and plain M&Ms left in that 2 pound bag.
We should have done a draft of the worst Halloween candies. Honestly, for me, Three Musketeers has got to be up there.
Three Musketeers.
I hate a Three Musketeers.
Terrible. Almond Joy and Mounds are terrible.
Baby Ruth.
I don't even know what's in a Baby Ruth.
Disappointment, I think. Shattered Dreams. I don't know what's in there.
Do you like candy corn? Do you like those big candy pumpkins that are like the candy corn?
I actually do not. That's too much for me.
It's too much at once.
Texturally, it's too much. Yeah, because I don't love the texture of candy corn. It's a little grainy. But when you go pumpkins, I'm like, it's a lot.
It's too much.
That's too much grainy. Yeah. What was I looking? Oh, yeah, Baby Ruth. I don't really know. Is it Baby Ruth or Babe Ruth? That's the baseball player, right?
Baby Ruth.
Who knows? Baby Ruth bar. Yeah, a candy bar.
Oh, it looks like it's got nuts in it.
Wait, hold on. I love this. A Baby Ruth can refer to the Baby Ruth candy bar or Ruth Cleveland, the daughter of President Grover Cleveland. Baby Ruth. Nobody's Googling Baby Ruth looking for the... Oh, that just looks like shit. Does it not?
Is it got the stuff that Three Musketeers has in it and with nuts on the outside?
I think so, yeah. I think it's like a nougat. Is that nougat?
I don't know what it is, but it looks...
Nougat also might be a slur. I'm not sure. But let me look.
It looks terrible. Do you like a payday?
There it is. Yeah. Chocolatey, peanuts, caramel, and nougat. I'm out all day long.
I like caramel and peanuts are okay.
Oh, that nougat shit. That's also kind of like what's in a Milky Way, I think, a little bit, right? And caramel.
You said you like marshmallows. Marshmallow seems nougaty.
Nougaty's definitely a slur. I like marshmallow, but not the... You know what I hate is mallow cups, weirdly enough, and that's just marshmallow. But something about that smooth texture, it fucking drips all... that runny marshmallow is gross.
Do you like a Bueno, Kinder Bueno?
I'm sorry? Gesundheit?
You should look them up.
Kinder Bueno, the eggs or whatever?
Well, Marvin gets them, and it's like in a bar, and I think it's just chocolate and marshmallowy stuff.
I could probably do that, yeah. I'd probably go for that.
Yeah, no, I don't know what the eggs are. They're all Kinder something or Kinder Buenos, but they're in different shapes and sizes and stuff.
Hey, we all come in different shapes. Do you like sour stuff? No, not really. Like Warheads? I have a very low tolerance for it.
You are such an old man.
Yeah, I do. My dad used to love to make me eat like Warheads and Razzles. You remember Razzles? Yeah. My dad loved a Razzle.
I just took Marvin to Southern Churn, and they have all that old candy.
Yeah.
And I got him to get some Crybabies. And lemon heads.
Lemon heads I can do just because I love what comes after the sour. I'm like, if you just bear through it, get to the good part. I like I wish they made I just get lemon drops probably. Just sweet ones. But yeah, I have a low tolerance for sour and spice. I really am just like an old...
You don't eat spicy stuff
Jewish
either?
Man, huh?
What do you eat at a Mexican restaurant?
White people Mexican. No, I
eat white people Mexican too, but then I cover it in sriracha or habanero salsa or something.
Tapatio. Later in life, I love spice, but I did not as a kid. I didn't eat it.
Oh, I don't think that a lot of kids like spice.
Yeah, I love it now.
That's Marvin has learned since he moved in with me to eat things spicy, just because I put sriracha and Tabasco. Just
because you want to feel something.
I just want, and I smoke, so my taste buds are all dull.
That's true. Well, since I had COVID, that really is when I started just dousing everything in hot sauce. Yeah. Because it was like I couldn't fucking taste anything anyways, but I could feel the burn, you know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Feel the burn. Bernie Sanders 2028.
Isn't he going to be dead by then?
Oh, for sure. I think he's dead now. I don't know. That's literally everything that I had prepared. So what I want to ask just a general question. Like when you think of Halloween, what's the first thing that comes to mind for you? Is there like a specific memory? Is there a tradition that's niche to your family? We've touched on some of it, but like what does Halloween mean to Meredith?
Usually I get a new corset because I always involve my boobs being pushed up to my collarbones.
That's crazy. I do the same thing every year.
But since I've been with Jared, he won't. Well, it's not that he won't let me dress slutty.
I almost slipped there.
It's that. Well, no, he wants to do something.
The old Freudian slip. Go ahead.
He wants to dress up as a woman, so I've always got to be the man.
It's not that you can't dress slutty. It's that he would rather dress
slutty.
He's like, it's going to be embarrassing if we're in the same corset.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, maybe I've got all kinds of corsets at my house. I could put him in. Last year for his, he did. He dressed up as the Tooth Fairy in one of my old bustiers and like a tutu and wings to his show at Grist and Grind.
Yes, yeah. I remember that. I think I was there, actually. I think I might have been on that show. I remember seeing the pictures of him, if nothing else. So, this episode's going to be out on, let me double check. After I puke.
I was going to say, there's all kinds of me, like,
I haven't even had all this candy.
Stuff in the...
Yeah, the 28th. So I don't know if you want to say, you can say what you guys are dressing up this year if you want, or you can not because it's going to be 3 days before Halloween. You don't want to spoil it.
Oh, well, we're not actually, are we dressing up on Halloween? I don't know what's going on in the club on Halloween. Oh, I do. We're doing what's that thing? Sudden Jest.
Oh. But are you doing costumes on stage?
Yes.
Do you want to reveal what you guys are doing this year?
I think that we're doing... I almost said SpongeBob and Patrick. That's not right.
That would be good.
Shrek and Fiona.
Shrek and Fiona. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Meredith's going to be such a good Fiona.
No.
Nope.
I'm going to be a great Shrek.
She's going to be the Shrek, and Jared's going to be the Fiona.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Is green face allowed?
We're doing green face.
Pretty big feature of Fiona and Shrek. Yeah, it better be.
Yeah.
Is he going to be human Fiona or green ogre Fiona?
Oh, I guess he's being ogre Fiona because I've got his ears today.
That paint's going to get all in that beard. That's going to be a mess.
Yeah, his beard.
My sensory shit is just quivering right now thinking about it.
I almost bought face paint today, but then I was just like, if we can get away. All the outfits that I looked at online, everybody was just a regular white dude in a Shrek costume with some ears.
No green.
No green face.
Well, who knows? In 10 years when the aliens land, green face might be racist.
That's very true.
Yeah, it doesn't age well. Ask Trudeau. Some things, 2001 wasn't that long ago.
It's 24 years ago.
24 years ago. Yeah.
Damn.
We're getting old, huh?
What were you, 3?
I was alive. Yeah, I was 3. Did you like actually trick or treat grow up? Did you go door to door? See, I didn't really have that experience a lot.
Yep.
Here and there.
But I'm 20 years older than you, so that's...
It was still safe to do that?
Yeah. And
back before there was pedophiles in the 80s.
Yeah. I grew up in a badass neighborhood, and there was one house that would give full-size candy bars.
Oh, yeah.
But he would only do it until they ran out, and so we would always try to hit him earlier. Well, I mean, my whole neighborhood was.
Oh, yeah. Quit bragging. Yeah. I
remember we had the wraparound deck that was on the second floor.
That's right. With a dead guy hanging from it. And your mom screaming about it.
Yes.
So when you do you take a pillowcase or do you take? Oh yeah, that's classic.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Mom didn't mess around with the plastic pumpkin nonsense because
I did the plastic pumpkin. Yeah.
And then you would just come back and empty it into a pillowcase, or you didn't get that much.
Probably didn't get that much.
Oh really?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, our neighborhood was big. We got all kinds.
Yeah.
And Mom would drive us around, so we didn't have to walk it.
What about trunk or treats? You ever do those?
Nope. The trunk or treats were not a thing when I was a kid.
Yeah, we did a lot of those, but they were always at churches. So it was like you get, you get a lifesaver, but it'd have a scripture taped to the back of it or something.
That's Mom's doing trunk or treat at her church this year, and they were like, "You can't dress up as a witch," because Mom has this witch costume that she made a million years ago, and she was just like, "I don't know what I'm going to be."
Witchcraft,
and I was just like,
"Yeah, I can't do it."
I don't know. Did you have store-bought costumes, or did your mom make stuff?
Well, the one time I did blackface, I think she was responsible for that. Well, we can show that real quick. Mostly store-bought. I remember one year I was Batman, and then a lot of times I would just be like whatever I had in my toy box.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot. I lived alone out in the middle of the woods. I had like a neighbor at one point that would play with me and stuff. But pretty much I was like out being... like in my imagination playing like soldier or whatever. So I had all these like camo and fatigues and guns and all this stuff. So I would just be like a soldier every day or whatever. But yeah, we didn't buy costumes a lot. I think I kind of just used what I had. I was Batman one year, and it was one of those, you ever see those costumes that like puff up with air to make you look buff? I love that because I was like, I look fucking jacked right now. I was excited.
It was like air, so you had to have the fan on you all the time?
I think you had a little pump in your hand or something.
Oh,
I do remember. No, I think it might have been Patty. This just reminded me, I had a costume one year that was maybe like Grim Reaper or something, and it had a mask that it was white, and then it had a clear mask basically on top of that. There was like an in-between layer, and it had a heart that was in my hand and had veins, plastic veins running up your sleeve, and when you'd pump it, liquid blood would shoot up and down the mask.
That sounds amazing.
It looked pretty sick. I hated it because it smelled like red dye 40, something RFK is trying to ban or something. And I hated it so bad.
Awesome.
But you could like feel it on your face as it would like roll up and down the mask. And that's what I'm saying.
It sounds sensory.
Cool, I hated it. It looked cool. So we've mentioned several times in this episode that I accidentally did blackface one time as a kid, and I'm gonna link this photo in the
you can't be held responsible for that. That's clearly you're a child.
I agree, and I'm gonna black out everyone else's face on the thing, but yeah,
you're gonna give everybody else blackface.
I'm gonna make them match. The intention here, I believe, was Death or the Grim Reaper, I think, or possibly a ninja. I can't really remember.
That's not a ninja's cape that you have on there.
Maybe ninja was a different year. I'm not even sure that's a cape. I think that's an old curtain from my grandma's house.
Isn't it going around your head though?
Yeah, it's like a hood / cape or something. I don't remember. But here's
You've got blackface and a hood. That sounds great.
Also, you can vaguely see the logo of whatever black T-shirt I was wearing on under it. It wasn't very thought out. Here's the confusing part. In my memory, under like where the picture is cropped, I'm carrying a sword, so that does complicate the Grim Reaper theory. Because I don't believe...
maybe you didn't have like a sickle or a scythe, so your mom just gave you a sword and was like, here. I mean, it looks like a pretty half-assed costume anyway. And I don't know who
you can't half-ass blackface.
No, that's true.
That's even worse.
Well, I don't know. That is kind of half-assed. Your mouth and your eyes are very, very white, as well as your neck.
Okay.
Who's with the Jason? What is that person supposed to be?
That's my cousin's boyfriend at the time, and I think, he's just like a murderer or something, and she's a cop.
Oh, she was a cop.
I think so. Slutty cop, yeah.
She almost just kind of looks like Tom Cruise from Risky Business.
She actually, she looks like she's there to restock a vending machine or something. I don't even think. But the interesting thing about my custom is, and I think I said this before we clicked record, I have this weird sensory thing where I don't like things on my face. I don't like fake nails, eyelashes, paint, any of that stuff. So I was weird. I didn't want it around my eyes. I was like real niche about like, don't put it on my lips, don't put it on my eyes. Even sunscreen, I can't do it. Don't do it on my face. So mom like installed it all over my face, but not anywhere near like my. I mean, she really gave me some space to breathe.
This part of your nose is maybe not got either.
I think you're right. Knowing me, I probably was like, I don't want it on the bottom of my nose. I've never noticed.
I think it is. You're just like, don't put it near my nostrils. I got to be able to breathe. I can't smell
it. Also, I still am not convinced this is actually a cloak. I think that's the grill cover from our back patio. I think I'm not even sure.
Velvety.
It is a little velvety. This is not good.
I don't know. The Wolf Boy is pretty good though.
He's good. Yeah, that's my cousin. That's my boy Ethan. He looks great. He looks exactly like what you think a small child werewolf would look like. And then you question, why is he walking around with this racist ass kid? It's a fair question. I searched through my mom's Facebook to find different costumes, and this was the only one I could really find. So like the only remnants of me on Halloween is me and
that's my mom made all like my mom had a thing. We'd go to the store and mom would just be, and I'd be like, oh, I want this, and mom would be like, oh, I can make that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can make that. That's, I mean, even up to...
we got McDonald's at home.
My junior year, she made my President's Ball dress because she was just like, I was like, oh, I found this dress I want it. And I showed it to her and she was like, this was like in the store, not online.
Also, didn't you guys have money? Like she could have just bought it.
Yeah, but she made it.
But she's like, if I can stuff a dummy and hang it from the porch,
exactly.
I can make you a damn dress.
That's just it. My mom she could make clothes and she could hang shelves and she could hang dummies from the porch. My mom is amazing. She can do anything.
Oh, your mom is the best.
She just went to her 60th high school reunion. And
Whoa!
Her and 3 of her girlfriends got a hotel room and just had a girls' night and got drunk and talked shit about boys.
That's amazing.
I know. I'm like, that's so fun. I hope I'm doing that when I'm 78.
Yeah, I'll be dead. But anyway, I love your mom.
Mom made all my costumes. And what her like favorite costume ever, I was an M&M And she just took a big piece of cardboard and she cut a circle out of it. Well, she cut 2 circles out of it, and then she just like taped the seams all the way around, and then made this red. Oh, it was a red M&M, and then made this.
Oh, the red one.
She sewed the fabric in there to go around the big square, and she sewed the M on it, and then it was just my face. Talk about trying to get through doorways and stuff. That was good. And then one year I was
like, can somebody reach the doorbell? You can't even knock.
I can't. Because my arms would only go.
That's so funny.
I was a Christmas present, and that she just stuck me in a box and put arm and leg holes out and wrapped the
You're
box.
A Christmas
and then I had a big
for
bow.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I had a big bow on my head.
You had great costumes.
Yeah, we were all
DIY is the move.
Yeah, and she would I can remember we would go to wherever the fabric store was back then, and we would like go through the pattern book and pick out our patterns for our Halloween costumes, and she would sew.
Oh yeah, you took it way more serious.
Oh yeah, Mom was very serious about Halloween.
I kind of question too, like I don't know of a story of Halloween that like my mom has about being a kid or anything, so it's probably just family that like we don't really fuck with it.
Do the Halloween thing, yeah.
Probably religion thing.
I don't know. My mom was crazy religious, and I mean they were conservative Southern Baptist.
Yeah,
from Wise County.
We haven't talked about my Hell House experience. We could talk about that real quick.
What's your Hell House experience?
So, I have that joke, I think.
I think that I've heard this story.
So they have, for anyone who doesn't, they do these things at churches because we're talking about how the church is like anti-Halloween or whatever. But they do these things, some of them call it a judgment house. You'll see that a lot. Or mine called it a Hell House, which I say in my, and I'm not just going to do my bit, but like I feel like Hell House is way scarier than just saying haunted house, which I hate a haunted house anyways. I don't, that's the other thing about movies. The jump scare thing bothers me because it's like, that's just natural. I'm just going to fucking jump. If you jump out of a bush with a chainsaw, I'm going to jump. I don't get it.
I love a spooky spot.
I don't get it. So the church thing they would do is like, it's like it's a religious alternative to like a demonic haunted house or whatever. So the one we went to, we were in a small church. There's only like 13 people in the church. So they would bus us to bigger events, or van us, I should say, a big van. And we went to this bigger church locally, and they had a huge one. And the rooms were crazy. It's like a linear story between different rooms. So like the first room, there's like all these teenagers, and they're partying and drinking and having a good time. And I'm trying so hard not to just like do my bit, but there's that room. And then you walk into the next room, there's like a facade back of an ambulance, like with lights and sirens and shit. And they've been in like a drunk driving accident, and like the girl's dead or whatever. Yeah. It's like very traumatic because I'm probably 11 when we go to this thing. It's very traumatic. And then you go in the next room, and it's there's a bunch of other rooms. There's like the autopsy room where they're finding the pills in her system or whatever. There's and this is a fucking church.
Isn't there a baby involved or an abortion involved? Or something?
Always something like that. They're trying to throw in hot button religious topics. But then the final room, there's a big room at the end of the one I went to, where there's like a podium, and God's sitting up, not real God, but like a guy. And
that guy dressed as God.
They're just sitting up there. A guy with a beard with a string on it is sitting up there, and there's like a fog machine, and there's like harps playing and all this shit. And they made our group stand in line in front of him, and he's supposed to judge whether or not you're like good or whatever. But what they did not tell 11-year-old me is they placed some actors in our group because they like combined us with another church. I thought they placed some actors, so they get to the guy right before me, and instead they, so far going down the line, God's been like, you've been granted access into the kingdom of heaven, you've lived a good life, whatever. And these side doors open, and like bright lights shine in, and my friend that I'm there with like gets escorted out. But then they get to the guy before me, and he's like a paid actor. So God's like, you've had a bad life, you're gonna be sentenced to eternal damnation in the pits of hell. 2 other doors open. I'm pretty sure real fucking demons walk out, and they have like chains on them, and they wrap the chains around this guy who is a great actor, by the way, at the time, is like screaming, and they drag him out, and the door's shut, and then I'm next. And then I'm next. And then on stage I go, and I just standing there, I'm like, oh shit, because I'm freaking out. I'm like 11 or something. But it's like, I knew in my head, like, you're 11, you have all these weird secrets about stuff, and I'm like, fuck, this is so scary. And then they say like, you're granted access to heaven, the doors open, and I walk outside, and you're just like in the parking lot again. And then they're like, get on the bus. Like, it's time to go. And I'm like, this sucks, dude. This is, why did we do this? But Maybe that's just a Southern thing too.
Oh, that's there.
That feels like a Southern
I had some
thing.
really scary church camp moments.
Really?
I went to Hellfire and Damnation Southern Baptist church camp.
Oh yeah.
And all week it was preached. You got to get saved. You got to get saved.
Yep.
If you're not saved, you got to get saved. And I was
Been there.
I was probably preteen. I don't know how young. 10-ish, 11, 12, something like
Sure.
that. And I was raised in the church, but that's not I was raised Southern Baptist, but not this kind of Hellfire and Damnation sort of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And
The old fire and brimstone.
yeah,
Scary.
on the last night there was a bonfire, and the remaining kids who hadn't officially been saved, were asked to stay after.
Holy shit.
And he was preaching, and he was like, "This is your last chance," blah, blah, blah.
Oh my God. Why do they do this to children?
You need to ask Jesus Christ to, into your heart and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't, that's God's going to be disappointed, and, he's going to send down a fireball. And at that time, the zip line that's attached to the bonfire that we didn't know, this fireball comes screaming out of the sky and hits the fire, and the fire gets real big, and he's screaming about going to hell. And by God, we all were saved by the end of that bonfire. And then that's
the night you give your life to Jesus.
Yes,
Christ.
and that was the last night. And the next day, I was so happy that Mom came and picked me up. And then we went back to the house, and then we watched Platoon, and I had nightmares for the next week. Then we
this Willem Dafoe is quite the actor.
We couldn't figure out if it was Campahicity or if it was.
I'll take a guess.
Or if it was Platoon that scared the shit out of me that badly.
I'll take a guess.
But I'll never forget that fireball coming out of the sky.
A fucking fireball?
Yeah, it was crazy.
When somebody's yelling to you about saving your soul, and then the sky opens and fire descends on you?
Crazy.
Why are churches allowed to get away with that?
I don't know that they can do that anymore.
To kids, to little. How old are you in this story?
Oh, 10, 11.
Oh
something.
my God, it's so scary. Yeah, we did. Well, they always do that thing too. And this, I don't want to just get off on this religion, anti-religion thing, but we all have experiences that didn't agree with us in religion, I feel like. And one of them for me is I was in probably early high school, I think. Or no, I was probably about 15 because my sister was dating this guy who's now my niece's dad. Mm-hmm. And so they're 16 and 18 or something at the time. And I remember we did a thing where they would split the boys and girls for youth camp during the summer or something. And we're both there all day, but then there was a time where it's split off and I'll go talk to the boys and you go talk to the things. And they invited some dude, I don't know who this guy was, to come and speak to the boys. And he did this thing. There's probably maybe 10 of us in this group. And we're all sitting around and he's making us vow abstinence. Mm-hmm. That was the whole thing. Was you need to be abstinent, sex is evil or whatever the hell. So And he went one by one and was repeat it. And I don't remember the thing, but it was I vow to be abstinent in the name of the Lord. And he'd be good. And go to the next one, go to the next one. I remember as he's coming down the line, I remember thinking am I going to do this? Am I going to, when you're am I just going to go with everyone else is saying it? Maybe just say it. Just say it. I don't mean it. Just say it and get it over with. But right next to me was my sister's boyfriend. And so they get to him and he's say it. And he's I vow to be abstinent in the name of the Lord. And I crack the fuck up because I had just been told that my sister was pregnant. So I know he's full of shit.
Yeah. And then you're okay, I can lie too.
So then I definitely was hey, I'll vow whatever you want, man. I'll vow whatever you want, dude. And yeah, it was one of those things where it's just go along with it and get it over with. But my God, churches are doing wild stuff to kids. I don't know if they do anymore. I mean, even that's a little over 10 years ago, but I can only imagine,
That's for the most part, my home church, I love going to church because I would just
really
sit under we had a table that we would play Dukes of Hazzard and Knight Rider under, and I would when we were Dukes of Hazzarding, I would slide across the top of the table and slide under it.
Oh, sick.
There were two boys that I always played Dukes of Hazzard.
Were you Daisy?
Yeah, when
be hilarious if you're no, I was Bo.
When Clayton wasn't there,
Clayton was Daisy.
Yeah, when Clayton wasn't there, I got to.
Jared always wanted to be Daisy,
exactly.
And I had to be Bo.
Knight Rider was my favorite because I loved Kit. I thought that Kit was the greatest.
The coolest. Yeah. I've got a little Kit car somewhere. That was my uncle's from the 80s.
Do you know what Kit stands for?
I used to.
I'm pretty sure it's Night Industries Technology.
Is it
Night Industries?
Night Industries Technology. Okay, yeah.
Something like that.
I think you're right. I think you're right because it's Night right with the K.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Because his last name was Knight.
Classic Dukes of Hazzard. My goodness. Okay. All right. Hey, there's a Halloween episode. We did it. Folks.
We did it.
Sort of.
We ended on the scariest stories of all, which were church. Which I mean, hell is pretty scary.
Hell's pretty scary.
We went to a spooky spot, and it was Bloody Fork something, and it was on the way to Kingsport.
I'm out.
It was terrible. The scariest thing were the smells. It was in the woods, and
was it like a maze or something, or like a haunted?
It was like
thing?
Just this haunted walk, and they had like different stations set up, and there was like the murder room, and then there was a room where there was just like whores who were dead, but they were in bras, and they could like touch you at this haunted house. You had to sign a release.
There's a room with whores and bras that touch you.
Yeah.
What time do they close? On a Thursday.
All of the places could touch you. The guy with the chainsaw could touch you. And there was one part where you have to climb through this like just this big huge like mirror frame, and as my buddy John was climbing through, this lady like grabbed him from behind and jerked him back out of the thing. He started screaming.
That's insane.
There was a little girl in the woods as we were walking from one spot to the next, and she was like a dead little girl, and she was just like, "Will you stay and play with me?
I'll punch you in the face," is what I'll do, little girl.
And I was just like, "No, we got to keep moving." And she was like, "Nobody ever wants to play with me," and I was like, sometimes you got to be a big girl and play with yourself.
You're like, same, sister. Been there. There's one, maybe in Tennessee, I think, that's like real famous where it's like every year you had to sign this waiver, and every year they're like, yeah, a guy died in there.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going on Saturday.
They'll give you your money back if you can actually make it all the way through.
That's insane. Why do you need that? Well, who needs that in their life? Why would you do that? I think you're a sick fuck is what I think. If you're like, let's go be scared. Let's go pay somebody to scare the shit out of me.
We were talking about that. We went to dinner before we went to the spooky spot, and it wasn't spooky. The smells were truly awful, and it did.
What were the smells?
Well, I mean, they were just like trying to make it smell like dead people, I guess, and it just smelled like like farts you could taste.
I feel my throat closing up just thinking about it. That's fucking, you paid money to smell dead people? What the fuck?
It was, I mean, the smells were really bad.
So many generations of human beings before you are right now somewhere in the afterlife going, is this where we're at? Like, we used to die of the plague, and now you're paying somebody to spray fart spray and pretend that they're dead in the woods? We're too comfortable.
When we were going through the drug like horrors room, and they were all dead from, I don't know what their deal was, but they were in like bra and underwear, and then they had,
I believe the term's prostitute. Let's get it right.
Flesh falling off of them and stuff. Sex worker, I think.
Sex worker is the PC. Yeah.
And that's what, as I was walking through, this girl stuck her hand up in my hair and like pulled my head back, and I was like, "Don't threaten me with a good time.
I will punch somebody."
And then she got up in Jared's face, and she was just like, "You look like you have a chode. Do you have a chode for me?" And Jared goes, "What?
I'm not paying money to get humiliated. What the fuck?"
She goes, "He doesn't know what a chode is. It's a short, chubby, fat dick."
That's not even scary. That's just humiliating.
And then at the end, there was a guy that's the last thing we went through was the insane asylum. I forgot. And there was a guy when we came out the other side, there was a guy like in an escape, like he was like an escapee from the insane asylum, and he had on this crazy hair, and he got up in Nina's face, and he was just like, "You're pretty, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Look, Nina, it's your boyfriend. Look, he's really tall. He's fit. He's good on paper. He probably has your same psychological issues." And then Kelly came walking out from behind her, and then Nina grabs Kelly and pushes her at the guy, and she was like, "Here, she's more and then like took off her. But I was over it after that. That was only halfway through. Then they'd bust them to the the haunted corn maze.
Thank God I do the editing for this show. This would be the first time I've ever had to bleep out the word.
Yeah, she was like, she's more or something, and like push Kelly on him. And then I was just like, Nina, he's great on paper.
Oh, what? See, the fact that you all like paid and commuted and
we paid for the fast pass even because the line was too long.
You paid for the fast pass just for that lady to be like, you look like you got a small dick.
Yeah, that's basically all it was.
That's like that Dick's Last Resort restaurant. People all the time go there. I'm like, what are you doing?
I've never been there. I'd like to go there.
I don't need that in my life. I don't need my high school gym teacher fucking serving me, being like, you fat fuck. Here's your chicken tenders, you tub of wad. Like, I don't need that in my life. Why do people need this shit? As people who don't have enough real problems.
Exactly. We were going to go there one time, but then I was like afraid they might get rude with Marvin. And I was just if you actually like take it too far with my kid, then I'm going to fucking hurt somebody.
Stab you with a fork.
Yeah.
I would love to work there because that's just a free pass to be an asshole.
Yeah. There's got to be a line though. I don't know. I left them, and then they went and they did the haunted maze part, and then they got lost. And apparently Kelly, like there was like people, and they would be like, "How do we get out of here?" And they'd be like, "You take a left and a right and a right and a right and a right and a left and left and left." And then they would tell them the wrong ways, you know. And then at one point, Kelly just like looked at her, and she was like, "If you don't get me the fuck out of here right now." And then the girl was just like, "Okay, follow me." And then told Anina and everybody else, she was like, "Not you," and told them to stay. And Anina was just like, "No, we're following you straight out of here."
You literally can't stop us from just walking by.
But they really got lost, and then Jared left them to go find his own way.
That's my move. That's my move in a maze. It's every man for themselves.
Yeah.
We went, I think it was Haley that went, like the first year we were dating, we went with my cousins and me and actually the fucking werewolf, me and Ethan, who now is like in his 20s, but we went and he had his girlfriend, and like as they walked, you know, corn's like loud or whatever when you crunch on it, as they're walking away, we just stop and they like turn a corner. We just turned around and started going back. And so then we're like sipping on apple cider out at the barn like 3 hours later, and they're like, "What the fuck?" Just left.
I love apple cider.
Oh, apple cider.
Do you put booze in it?
Sure.
What do you put in it?
I don't know that I would prefer it with booze, to be honest with you. But
so you don't put booze in it?
I've had it with booze in it. I've had it with rum in it. I've had one year I made a hot chocolate that had Crown vanilla in it. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds.
Because that's just like putting whipped cream or whatever.
I put Crown green apple in my hot toddy
that's good
cider one year, but Fireball is the best in it.
Oh yeah, my cousin makes this thing, and I forget what she calls it, but I think it's just cranberry juice and Crown apple every year for her Halloween party. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
pretty
delicious.
good. Yeah, that's good stuff. Any last minute Halloween thoughts? This has been a real chaotic Halloween episode, but we also accomplished everything I wanted to accomplish in about 15 minutes. So thank God I didn't try to stretch that out.
Yeah, sorry, my order was all off. And you don't want any of my candy?
No, I'll eat it. That's the problem.
This is the real order. Twix is always what I go for first.
Twix is first, okay.
That would be the real order.
Sure.
Oh, I don't know. These would be even.
A Heath bar. And you're calling me an old man. That's literally...
It's delicious toffee, though, man.
I like it. I'm all for it.
And this could be replaced with a Zagnut, because Zagnuts are basically the same thing, but they don't get stuck in your teeth as much as a Butterfinger does.
That's true.
But these are delicious. Those are my favorite. I don't want just like a regular Hershey's bar. I want that one. And I'm not a big white...
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream, yeah. I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but you put it in your mouth, you take one of those squares and you put it in your mouth, and then you let it melt, and then you've just got the nubbins of the crunchies. Yes, I said nubbins. Do you, when you eat a Kit Kat, do you break it like a normal person, or do you bite into it like a monster? You bite into it like a monster, don't you?
You're not going to like this. Not only do I bite into a Kit Kat like a monster, I bite string cheese too.
Oh, yeah, I think we've had this conversation.
I'm one of those guys.
That's so weird. I just heard on my podcast, if you take string cheese, do you eat pickles?
Mm-hmm.
You take your string cheese and you put it in your pickle juice, and it absorbs all the pickle juice, and then you eat it, and it's supposed to be amazing. I don't eat pickles.
Now, that's intriguing.
Yeah.
We might be trying that shit soon. That's not bad.
Yeah, he said it was delicious.
I like that. I can see me liking that. Yeah, I do like pickles and string cheese. And that is very Halloween, apparently. Pickles and string cheese. There's the episode title. Happy Halloween, folks. Thanks so much for listening. Meredith, do you have anything you want? This will be out next week, so is there anything you want to plug? You want to plug the club?
I'm done with everything. Come to Blue Ridge Comedy Club. Well, I'm done with everything for the year, I'm pretty sure. You know, I just got back from Rhode Island. I did the World Series of Comedy.
Fuck, we didn't talk about anything comedy. That's all right. We'll do it again.
Yeah, we'll do it again when I actually have something to promote.
Well, you got to tell me all about Rhode Island. I want to know about that. But
Rhode Island was awesome. You should absolutely, they do them twice a year. You should absolutely apply for, Jared's going to apply for the spring one as well. If you apply for one, then you're good for both. So like I applied last spring and I got into the fall one. So
you're in the spring again?
No. your video is good for both.
Oh, I see.
So I wasn't accepted to the spring one, but then they put me in the fall.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
So, yeah, you've only got to pay one entry fee.
You get
for
more
the year.
chances at getting it. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And World Series of Comedy is going to be at the club next year for one of their satellites.
Really?
So I'm encouraging everybody to do World Series of Comedy. It's a great experience.
I just opened for the winner of it a couple years ago.
Who is that?
Wyatt Cody. 2021 maybe I think was his year, or 22 or something. I opened for him at the Catch last weekend. Nice dude. Blue Ridge Comedy Club.
Blue Ridge.
Follow it. Yeah, they got Rory Scovel coming in February. It's very exciting. Is that sold out yet?
We got Liz Meal coming.
Liz Meal, very exciting.
We've got Sean Patton.
Ooh, Sean's great too.
Coming.
That's good.
We got a bunch of big people coming. Check out the website.
That's awesome.
And I'm there.
You're there.
And
we're square.
doing a bunch of Halloween stuff. Come and check out the Halloween game show. I'm going to be dressed as Shrek
and Fiona.
Shrek and
Come see them. All right. Thanks, folks. Thanks for listening. Meredith, thanks. Thanks for coming.
Deuces, thanks for having me.
Bye, guys.
Bye.